Welcome back, collectors. In today's video, we're diving deep into two valuable state quarters that might be hiding in your collection, or perhaps they're coins you come across in your daily change. Today, we'll cover the 2008 D Oklahoma State Quarter and the 2006 D South Dakota State Quarter, both in fine condition. These coins might not seem all that special at first glance, but don't be fooled. There's more to these quarters than meets the eye. Let's dive into their history, unique features, and what makes them so valuable to collectors today. Let's begin with the 2008 D Oklahoma State Quarter, which was part of the 50 State Quarters program issued by the U.S. Mint. This quarter was released to commemorate Oklahoma's statehood, which occurred in 1907. It's the 46th coin in the series, and just like the rest of the quarters from this program, it carries a strong historical significance. But beyond the historical background, it's the features of the coin itself that make it a potential gem for collectors. The Oklahoma State Quarter features an image of the state's nickname, the Sooner State. The reverse of the coin depicts the state's outline with an image of a scissor-tailed flycatcher perched on a branch, with a backdrop of the Oklahoma landscape. The coin also includes the words Oklahoma and the Sooner State, along with the year of statehood, 1907. In terms of mintage, the 2008 D Oklahoma Quarter was struck at the Denver Mint with a total mintage of around 251 million coins. While that number might sound high, it's important to note that the overall mintage of a coin doesn't always tell the full story. Even with large mintages, certain coins, especially those with specific errors or unique varieties, can rise in value significantly. Now let's talk about the condition of this particular coin. This one is a fine condition 2008 T Oklahoma State Quarter. While fine condition coins are not considered uncirculated, they do show some wear but retain a considerable amount of detail. Fine condition coins typically have some light wear on the high points, but the overall design and features are still clearly visible. This is where the value starts to get interesting. While fine condition coins might not reach the same high values as coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, they still hold potential for collectors. The estimated value of a 2008 D Oklahoma State Quarter in fine condition typically ranges between $4 to $7. This value can fluctuate based on demand, specific mint errors, and other factors in the market. However, if this coin were to exhibit an error, or if there was a rare variety, it could fetch a much higher price. For example, a 2008 D Oklahoma Quarter with a double die obverse error, a rare minting mistake where the die was misaligned, could see its value skyrocket, possibly fetching anywhere between $50,000 to $70,000 at auction. Mint errors like double dies, die cracks, or misstrikes are extremely valuable to collectors, and they can significantly increase the value of any coin. While these errors are rare, they're not impossible to find. If you happen to have a 2008 D Oklahoma Quarter that shows signs of such an error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Additionally, keep in mind that the demand for state quarters in general has grown steadily in the numismatic world. Coin collectors continue to seek out high-quality, error-free examples of these coins, particularly from states with historical significance, like Oklahoma. So while a 2008 D Oklahoma State Quarter in fine condition may not fetch a crazy amount of money on its own, it's still an important piece to keep an eye on. Collectors will always be interested in these coins as part of a complete set of state quarters, and the market can shift unexpectedly, making these seemingly common coins very valuable down the road. The second coin, shifting gears, let's talk about another important quarter in the 50 State Quarters series, the 2006 D South Dakota State Quarter. Just like the Oklahoma Quarter, this coin was designed to commemorate the state's unique history. The South Dakota Quarter was the 40th coin in the series and was released in 2006 to honor the state's entrance into the Union in 1889. Carved into the granite of the Black Hills, Mount Rushmore features the faces of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The image on the coin also includes the words South Dakota and the state's year of statehood, 1889. It's a beautifully designed coin that captures the rich history and monumental achievement of South Dakota. When it comes to mintage, the 2006 D South Dakota State Quarter has a relatively high mintage of around 272 million coins, making it one of the more common quarters in the series. But as we've seen before, high mintage numbers don't always mean that a coin is without value, especially if there are errors or varieties that set certain examples apart from the rest. In fine condition, the 2006 D South Dakota Quarter is in the lower range of its market value. The fine condition coin will show light wear but still preserve much of its design. Most of the details on Mount Rushmore and the lettering will be visible, though some of the finer elements may show signs of wear. The value of a 2006 D South Dakota State Quarter in fine condition typically hovers between $3 and $5. But like the 2008 D Oklahoma Quarter, it's the errors and varieties that can make this coin really stand out. One key error that collectors look for on the 2006 D South Dakota State Quarter is the spitting eagle variety. This is a rare minting error where a die crack causes the appearance of a spitting eagle on the reverse side of the coin, specifically around the eagle's beak. If you happen to find a 2006 D South Dakota Quarter with this error, you could be looking at a much higher price tag. A coin with this error in good to fine condition could be worth anywhere between $50,000 and $70,000, depending on its exact condition and the level of demand from collectors. The 2006 D South Dakota State Quarter is also part of the broader trend of state quarters appreciating in value over time. While this specific coin may not command a high price in its fine condition, as collectors continue to search for complete sets or rare varieties, it's possible that the value of this coin could increase in the future. Coins from the 50 State Quarters program have already seen substantial increases in value, especially when they are in pristine, uncirculated condition or feature significant errors or varieties. Collectors who are focusing on these types of coins should be on the lookout for the South Dakota Quarter with unique features, as they are often the ones that fetch the highest prices in auctions and private sales. Coins that feature errors are typically more appealing to collectors who specialize in that area, as they are more difficult to find and hold a strong appeal for those looking to complete a set of error-free or error-prone coins. In conclusion, the 2008 D Oklahoma State Quarter and the 2006 D South Dakota State Quarter may not immediately jump out at you as particularly rare or valuable. However, with the right errors, varieties, and market conditions, these coins could potentially fetch anywhere from $50,000 to $70,000 or more. It's always worth keeping an eye on these state quarters, as their value can change over time, particularly as more collectors enter the market and seek out rare specimens for their collections. As always, make sure to carefully inspect your quarters for any signs of errors, misstrikes, or unique features that could set them apart from the millions of other coins in circulation. You never know what hidden treasure you might have sitting in your collection. Thanks for tuning in to NT Coins World. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future coin breakdowns. Happy collecting, and we'll see you in the next video.